What's happening, church family? I'm Pastor Connor, and we want to welcome you to the Fort Myers Seventh-day Adventist Church. And as always, here are some of the announcements that are happening here. Our first announcement is that today during our church service, we're having a very special guest share their musical talents with us. We just want to welcome Charles Huggabrooks and his singing talent, and I hope that you're blessed today by the message that he's going to give through his music. Another thing happening today is that there will be clear ornaments available at the Connect Center desk, and this is the season to be giving, being a cheerful giver. This is what God calls us to be, and so we are making a push for you who are willing to give to our church ministries. There's many different ministries that without your contributions, they would not be able to function. And so whatever you decide to give on top of your normal giving amount for the Christmas season, you can get one of these clear ornaments from the Connect Center desk in a piece of paper, and you can take these home. We want you to take these home to fill out the piece of paper, the total that you're going to give, and this could be your total that you want to give for Pathfinders Adventures, for the local church budget, whatever, the combination of everything you're deciding to give during this season. You're going to write that down on a piece of paper, and then next week, the December 20th, we're going to hang them on the tree, and this is just a fun way for us all to collectively be cheerful givers and give back to God's ministry here at the church. So if you'd like to get one of these clear ornaments, like I said, they will be available at the Connect Center desk. Recently, we started a brand new young adult ministry called The Well. We've been meeting on Thursday nights, and this happens every week. We will break for the holidays. More updates on that later, but we want to encourage you, please come out to The Well on Thursday nights. It's here at the church, and we're moving our location from the chapel over here into the fellowship hall. So we are going to be having our meetings held in the fellowship hall from here on out. And then once a month, we're planning on doing something special one of the nights. So we might go do a social or have something that's a little out of the ordinary. So if you're a young adult, we encourage you, come out to The Well. It's going to be a good time. It's a place where you can have real community that meets with Jesus. Also happening this week on Wednesday is going to be our last prayer meeting on the series The Secret Place, all about having intimacy with God. And I hope all of you who have been joining along will complete your 24-hour fast. If you want to join this last night and you haven't been a part of it, from this point on, from Sabbath to Wednesday, just participate in a 24-hour fast from media, from food, just a complete 24-hour fast and spend some time with God. And that's our last activity, and then join us on Wednesday and we'll talk about it. So anyway, my point is we're going to be having our last night, and so I'm excited to finish up that. It's been a really good journey, but also just in the future, we're going to be breaking from Wednesday night prayer meeting for a little bit, and stay tuned for more for what we're going to be doing in the new year. Next Sabbath, on December 20th, we're going to be having all of our Christmas programming. So let me go through the list of everything that we're going to be doing. At 11 a.m., we're having our Christmas cantata that is going to be put on by our Christmas choir. That is what we're going to be doing for our church service. So I hope that you'll be blessed by all the beautiful singing. At 2 p.m., we're going to be having nursing home outreach at the Lehigh Acres Nursing Home and Rehabilitation Center. And this is going to be at 2 p.m. like I said, and we're going to be singing some Christmas carols to the people there. So if you'd like to join, that's going to be the location at 2 p.m. And if you want more information, you can talk to Andrew Frazier or Evadne. And at 4:30 p.m. in the sanctuary, we're going to be having our children's Christmas program. Come out and enjoy the children putting on a Christmas program and support all of our parents and the children who have been working really hard to make this program very enjoyable for us. And then directly following the children's Christmas program, we're having our annual Christmas party in the fellowship hall at 5:30. And it's gonna be an amazing celebration with some food, with some sweets, and a lot of fun activities that we have planned. Now I wanna transition to what's happening in the new year so that you're aware of a few things. The first thing that you need to be aware of is that in the very beginning of January, summer camp registration opens for those who want to go to Camp Kalakwa. And those slots fill up quickly. So if you're a parent and your kid wants to go to summer camp and they've been to before, they haven't been, you need to make sure to be aware that these slots go quickly and it opens up in the beginning of January. Now our church, for our members here, anybody who's a member, we want to offer a scholarship that helps give some money towards our kids wanting to go to summer camp. If you want more information about this scholarship, you can contact Mark Randall. You can see on the screen his contact information there. And we want to encourage the church members, if you have a heart for kids going to summer camp, the reason why we're able to give scholarships is because people have been generously giving to our scholarship fund so that we can actually send our kids, especially those who may not have the money to go. So if your heart is being touched by the Holy Spirit to give to the Summer Camp Children's Ministry, you can go to Adventist Online Giving and make sure that you choose our local church item, which is our Camp Kalakwa Scholarship. Don't do the one that goes to the conference. Not that you can't give to the conference, but it won't go to what this is about, which is us having a scholarship fund to send the kids. The other one will just help go fund the summer camp itself. So I just want to make sure that you understand that. Anyway, just remember that the registration opens in the beginning of January, and please donate so that we can send our kids to camp. It is an amazing ministry. Personally, I've been blessed by summer camp, and I know so many other people have. Our next announcement is that on January 2nd, we're gonna be having our Agape Feast on a Friday evening. This is where we come and do communion together and we have some food. So if you're interested, please come out to our communion service and our Agape Feast. On January 10, we've been advertising that Dr. Neil Nedley will be coming to our church to do a whole day of just presentations on depression recovery. And this is not just for people who are feeling large amounts of depression. This is for anybody who just wants to have the tools to live a happy and healthy life. He will be here that whole entire day giving some talks for our church service and then some afternoon programming as well. You won't want to miss it. And he will be giving more information about other things that we might be doing here at the church as well. Wink, wink. So please come out to that and enjoy what he has to share. He's an expert in his field. And Pastor Travis was blessed enough to be able to go out and do his program over at Weimar, which is out in California. And I know that he has been very excited about Dr. Neil Nedley coming because it's helped change his life as well. So this is life-changing stuff, guys. We would love to have you come out and experience that as well. Our last announcement is that we're having a 3-hour red carpet event for our film ministry's film, The Indispensable Armor. This will be happening on January 17th, starting at 7 p.m. But they announced last week, like they said, make sure you get there early if you want a good seat, and you also cannot buy tickets when you get there. You have to purchase them online. So on the screen here, you can see the QR code. Church members, remember what they said last week. Their slots will probably fill up pretty quickly. So if you as a church member want to support the film that we've been supporting and go and watch it in person, make sure you get your tickets as soon as possible. Here's the link. Use the QR code. And if you have any trouble purchasing your tickets, you can come talk to me. I can help you, or you can even talk to the Nieves family or Pastor Travis as well. And we'd be more than happy and willing to help you purchase your tickets. And also, if you're a visitor today, we've been having our visitor potlucks here at the church, and they're for you. We want to get to know you. We want to connect with you. So if you're a visitor, there are meal tickets out at the Connect Center desk. Just go grab one in between the service or after the service and head to the fellowship hall, and we have a special meal prepared for you, and we'd love to chat. So please stay by, and we'd love to fellowship with one another. Well, that's just some of the announcements that we have here at the church, but if you want to know everything that happens here at the Fort Myers Seventh-day Adventist Church, you can use this link. It takes you to our link tree, which then takes you to all the different links, and you can learn everything that we believe here at the church, all the events that we're having, etc. Well, once again, we want to welcome you to the Fort Myers Seventh-day Adventist Church. Whether you're joining us in person or online, we love you and we appreciate you. God bless.
What's happening, everyone? This is Pastor Travis, and I have a special announcement to share with you today. We are excited to tell you that we have just officially completed phase 1 of our renovation project. This has been a long journey, but a fruitful one, and I know that you have seen all the changes that have happened to the church over the last couple years, and we are grateful to God for a brand new church lobby with our Connect desk and kiosk and video screen here that broadcasts announcements and the worship service into the lobby. We also have carpeting that goes up to the balcony area. We have brand new bathrooms here in the front of the church. The women's bathroom looks amazing, as well as the men's bathroom. And on top of that, we have a brand new deacon's room, a brand new literature room, and new carpet in all the children's classrooms, new paint all over the church. God has been good. And that was our plan for the original scope of phase 1, but we were led to continue beyond the scope of phase 1 to save the church money in the future by finishing the other 5 bathrooms of the church for a total of 7 bathrooms. Now, I know you may be wondering, what are these 7 bathrooms? Well, I just mentioned the first 2 in the front of the church, but then we have the 2 bathrooms that are immediately across the hall from the fellowship hall. And then we have 3 bathrooms now on the back side of the church near the baptistry. We have the 2 original bathrooms, and we expanded to include a 3rd family restroom that also is handicap friendly. We have brand new drinking fountains. There are so much good things to share about how God has blessed in phase 1. And so we celebrated meeting our financial goal at the end of 2024. But we have to tell you that because of these additions, we went above the original planned budget. And so now we are asking you to help us raise the additional $160,000 needed to financially pay for phase 1. This is something that we were eventually going to do anyway, but to keep the cohesive look of the church and all the bathrooms, make sure we had the material available to keep them looking together, we went ahead and did all 5 additional bathrooms. So please, as we are entering into this holiday season, we want to appeal to you to please give to our renovation fund. We need to raise an additional $160,000. We believe that God will do that. We believe that God has blessed you, and you are going to bless the church as a result of that. And we will not move on to phase 2 until we have paid for phase 1. So if you want to see the continued work happening here in the church, please help us this holiday season meet the goal of this $160,000. I believe through God's blessing that we will meet that, and that God will bless you for giving to our church this holiday season.